Parashat Ki-Tetze. My eldest grandson recently got married. And in honor of his marriage, I really would like to discuss with you two verses in the portion of Ki-Tetze, one which follows the other. Chapter 22, verse 12. Gedilim ta'aselach al arba kanfot kesutcha. You shall make ritual fringes upon the four corners of your garment. And the very next verse, 22, verse 13. Ki yikach ish isha uvo eleha. When a man takes a woman, has relations with her, and she becomes his wife. The mitzvah of ritual fringes and the mitzvah of getting married juxtaposed one verse next to the other. And there is also a fascinating custom. Actually, we got it from the Sephardim, but we've adopted it. I certainly have adopted it in most every marriage I perform. That right before the 7 blessings under the nuptial canopy, which is actually the marriage part of the ceremony, the first is the betrothal, then we read the ketubah, and then the marriage with the nuptial canopy and the 7 blessings. Right before the 7 blessings under the nuptial canopy, the chatan, the groom, takes the talit, which was given to him by his bride and her family, puts it on for the first time, and makes the blessing Shehechianu. And I suggest the blessing be made bride and groom together, thanking God for giving them life and enabling them to come to the time of their marriage. Now, popular wisdom has it that you should make a Shehechianu. For some reason, we don't make it on the marriage itself. The reason we don't make it on the marriage itself because we don't know actually if the marriage is going to last. That sounds to me a little pessimistic. And therefore you make it over the prayer shul, over the talit. But I don't think that's the interpretation. And I can't imagine that there is more reason to make Shehechianu over a garment, even if it's a talit, than over a new life's partner, which is a marriage. And therefore I would suggest something else entirely. Actually, the source for this is from the book of Ruth, when Boaz and Ruth meet on the threshing floor. Ruth asks Boaz to spread his 4-cornered garment over her and thereby marry her formally. And therefore I would suggest that the symbolism is far deeper and much more united and tied together as the two verses are tied together. The chuppah, the nuptial canopy, 4-poster, symbolizes the new home which is being built by bride and groom. One's prayer shul also has 4 corners. It also can be a covering, a roof, and walls. With ritual fringes, that symbolize the 613 commandments. The blue and the white with the tchelet remind one of the sky and God of the heavens. Numerically, tzitzit is numerically 600 plus 8 strings and 5 knots, 613, the commandments. And there were many, many customs to make the chuppah, the nuptial canopy, from a talit on top. Because the talit symbolizes a Jewish marriage. A Jewish home must be based upon and supported by the 4 corners of the prayer shul, the 613 commandments. That's the roof and the walls of a Jewish home. Our tradition, our Sabbaths, our Passovers, our Shavuots, our Sukkots. A Jewish home, our Jewish laws, the Jewish lifestyle, the Jewish ceremonies, the Jewish life passages, the Jewish festivals that represent the times that we were taught and saved by God. Therefore, making the blessing Shechianu over the prayer shul and the ritual fringes is making the Shechianu over the new home that you are establishing together, making the Shechianu over your special Jewish relationship, the sanctity of that relationship, the drama of that relationship, the historical continuity of that relationship. And so, the very union is symbolized and represented by the prayer shul and its fringes. And that's the meaning of the Shechianu. Mazal Tov to all those who are marrying or married, and Shabbat Shalom.